What is going on here?
Has been crowned. That's it. He's done it. Congratulations, Chitaro Odunze.
We're back with another special episode of The Report, this time the 2024 Goalie Wars edition. I'm Michelle Montaigne, joining you from the great state of Ohio. All the biggest stars of MLS descended right here in Columbus for 2024 All-Star Week festivities. Things got kicked off with the 2024 MLS All-Star Skills Challenge presented by AT&T. And of course, Goalie Wars took center stage. Samara Perez and I were there for all of the action, and we're here to relive the excitement with you.
In the first semifinal, Crown Legacy FC's Chituro Odunze defeated John Antoine with the lone goal of the match in overtime. The second semifinal got up to a hot start with the home kid Stas Lopkes going up against the number 1 seed Michael Kolodi. The pair traded goals before the Texas keeper would go on to win it 4-2 and advance to the final round. In the championship round, Chituro edged out the number 1 seed Kolodi in a competitive championship round that featured 1 goal from the Crown Legacy FC man who would go on to lift the belt. We caught up with the champ who shared his excitement following the intense match.
No, it's great. It's always great to win stuff. So I'm happy to bring this belt back to Charlotte again. So yeah, I'm telling you, you guys don't understand. 90 seconds of diving and shooting is hard. I promise you. It's like CrossFit, I swear.
His teammate and 2023 Goalie Wars champion affectionately felt he had something to do with his teammate's victory.
You know what? He did his thing on the field. I'm going to take a little bit of credit, but he did his thing. He didn't concede a goal the whole time, and it was a great win. And I'm just happy he's coming back to Charlotte again, back to back. To be honest, he didn't need much prep. Like, he was focused, he was locked in, he had a good time with it. He's a great guy, and he went out and did his thing.
And in the end, it was the WWE superstars who spoke about how exciting it was to be at Goalie Wars.
It's great crack, a lot of fun. It's all about It's all about everybody coming out here, having the time of their lives, getting to see the next generation of MLS talent come up. And you can see all the kids in here as well, probably the future generation of MLS players, hopefully. But this is great, so much fun. Me and Sonia had a chance earlier on to go and goal and try and take each other out, in a friendly way.
Not easy at all. Very physical sport, very underrated. I know we're wrestlers and everything, but this is up there with the physicality level.
Come on!
So, for the second straight year, the belt remains in the Queen City. But here in Columbus, we're sticking with the Stars theme. As part of the MLS All-Star Week festivities, the 2024 MLS NEXT All-Star game took place right here at historic Cruz Stadium, and our Samara Perez was here for all of the action. She recaps it with us here now.
The West jumped to an early lead in the first 15 minutes with back-to-back goals. The East was able to get one back at the 19th minute with New York City's Drew Baera scoring the equalizer to send both teams level into halftime. In the second half, a penalty would be called that would set up a Kevin Sullivan goal from the spot at the 77th minute, and just minutes later he would dish out the assist to Cincinnati's Stefan Chirilla, who would seal the deal for the East. After the match, the MVP talked about his connection with Chirilla.
Yeah, so I played with him back in Philly a few years ago, so it was already there. The chemistry was already there. He hit it off the post to me. I drew the penalty and scored it, so I knew I had to get him back, and it was just a great celebration.
Stefan, you scored the game-winning goal. Tell us how you're feeling right now.
No, I'm super excited, especially that we won 4-2, good win. I'm just super excited, my first All-Star game, so I'm just really excited.
Hey guys, we're joined by Sean Zawatsky of Columbus Crew 2. Sean, we just witnessed the MLS NEXT All-Star game. Tell us your impressions on the match and on these guys.
I mean, it's incredible to see the talent that these kids have at such a young age. It makes me think back to my days, and there's nowhere near this. So it's amazing to see the incredible talent and the competitiveness amongst both teams.
For these guys, they get to be a part of this game, and they're surrounded by the other best players within all of America and some Canada. So now they take their talents back to the next pro, and they keep on working, and then hopefully they get the opportunity.
Lower.com Field has witnessed both MLS Next Pro Cup championship crownings so far, with the Capybaras taking the crown right here on home turf in 2022, and then Austin FC2 winning it on the road on this field just 1 year ago. Now Verdos is looking forward to something new in the works. For our first ever MLS Next Pro Invitational between champion and campeón, you have Austin FC2 playing host to Liga de Expansión Campeones, Cancun FC. Past MLS Next Pro Invitationals have welcomed some of the most prestigious brands in football, like the EPL's Chelsea, Crystal Palace, and Wolves, and the Bundesliga's Hoffenheim. But in the first ever edition featuring MLS Next Pro and our southern neighbors, the Invitational will feature a new twist of pitting two champions against each other. The game will take place this Saturday from Palmer Field in Austin. You can watch it live on MLSNextPro.com at 9 o'clock Eastern. Just like the Invitational, MLS All-Star Week that took place right here at Lower.com Field gave players the chance to embrace international competition as they competed against their Mexican counterparts. Liga MX and MLS continue to try to grow the beautiful game right here in North America. And for our MLS Next Pro goalkeepers, it gave them the chance to experience an environment that only All-Star Week can bring. But as we shift back to MLS Next Pro regular season action, we know the competition is only going to heat up as teams look to cement their place in the playoffs. Until then, that does it from here in Columbus. I'm Michelle Montaigne saying so long from Lower.com Field.